1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi everyone, Andre here for YourGuitarWorkshop.com. In today's lesson, we're going to continue with Deep River Blues. Now, if you haven't started on Deep River Blues yet, then this is not the video for you. Then you want to make sure you click the link in the description, or something will pop up here and it'll take you to the very first lesson. Today we're going to go into the second verse. The tablature for this song is available on patreon.com. I'd also like to give a big thank you to my Patreon supporters because lately I've been able to upgrade some of my gear. I just recently purchased a new amp that'll arrive in January probably, and today some of my gear broke down, so with the Patreon money that I got from November, I'll probably be able to upgrade that as well. Okay, so let's get into the tutorial. I'll play it for you first, and then we'll get into how to play it on the guitar. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are not a lot of surprises here. So this is how these are the chords that he has used previously. So going from an E7 to an E diminished chord. He starts off by playing E string with thumb and picking B string with his index finger. And then picking G and then playing the D with his thumb. So then picking top E string with his index finger. E, then playing G again, and then D and G. Like this. So together that makes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the 4 end of that bar he plays open G. Then on the next bar he plays the following thing. So that is E, then he plays D and G together, then he plays E again, playing B string with his pointer finger, and then D and G again with his thumb. It's like. Then on the 4 end he plays open G again, and then in the next bar he plays. So he's fretting an A7 chord there and playing A string, then D and B with thumb and pointer finger, open G, then open E with his thumb, then playing top E with his pointer finger, and then playing D and G with his thumb, like this. Sorry. So together, those 4 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the next bar, he plays the following thing. So what does he do? He starts off with an E chord. He plays low E string, then D and G, then puts his pinky in second position of B, so he's fretting the major 6 there, and he's picking that string together with the bass, like this. Then picking open B with his index finger, then D and G again with thumb, and then open E, like this. Then you get open 4, open A, first position, ending on second position A. And he's done that a couple of times before. There you play the following thing. So what you have here is a B7 sharp 9. So that's middle finger in second of A, pointer finger in first of D, ring finger in second of G, and pinky is in third of B. So you play A string, then D and B together with thumb and pointer finger, then G string with pointer finger, like this. Then middle finger moves to the E string on second position. Then you play that, open B with pointer finger, and then D and G with thumb, like this. You keep that, and then you add your pinky in second position of the E string, top E string, and you play the following thing. So what you do there is you play low E and high E together, then G with your pointer finger, D with thumb, then B with index finger, then low E with thumb again. Then you play sort of B and E with your index finger together, and then D and G with thumb, like this. 3, 4. So those 4 bars together, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we go to the second half of that verse, and that goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do? You start off with that first chord again that we've played before a couple of times. So you play open E, then D and E together, then E again, low E, then B string, and then D and G with thumb, like this. Then in the next bar, you move to that E diminished chord. There you play. So you do low E and B together, then G with your pointer finger, and then D with thumb. Like. Then open E, B with pointer finger, and then D and G together. Then open G with your index finger, and then followed by that, in the next bar, you play the following thing. Alright, so what do? So you play open E, then top E string, then D and G with your thumb, then you play E, G, and then D and G with your thumb. Like this. 3, 4. Then in that fourth bar, you play this. So you start off with your A chord, your A7 chord. You play A string, then D and B with thumb and pointer finger, then G with pointer finger. Then you play low E, then you put your pinky in third of your top E string, play that, and then you play D and G. It's like this. So now let's do those 4 bars together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you get that bass line going up, so from open E to G sharp and fourth to A sharp, and then ending up on B. And there you play the following thing. Here we go. 3, 4. So what do? You have B7, right? And then you play A, G, and then D and G with your thumb. Like thumb, index, thumb, and then pointer finger plays top E string. Then you move your middle finger to second position of that E string. Play it, then play G with pointer finger, and then you play D and G with your thumb. Like this. In the next bar, you get this. So what do? So you have open E, then you play with thumb and pointer finger, you play B and G. And when you do that, you make that hammer on with your pointer finger in first of G. It's like. Then you play both E strings. Then ring finger plays second position of B. Then you play second position of D together with open B string. And then you play open B and E with your index finger. It's like this. Then in the next bar, so you hold that, which is an E chord, then in the next bar you play this. So what do? So you play E, then D and G together with thumb. Then you put your ring finger in second position of B, and you play E and B string together with thumb and index finger. Then you play open E and open B, so you have to remove that ring finger. And then you play D and G again, and then open B, like this. So those 4 bars together, 3, 4. Let's try to do the whole thing together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. So in the next video, I will address the first instrumental section. I know I'm sort of taking my time with this tutorial, but time right now is very scarce. I'm dividing my time between different projects, so I'm doing the best I can. Remember, I did a gypsy jazz video last week. If you're interested in more of that kind of stuff, then please let me know. And also, if you are enjoying these kinds of tutorials like the finger picking or maybe the Tommy Emmanuel ones, or I don't know, whatever gets you going, please let me know in the comments below and I'll try to do more of that. That's it for today. Wishing you a great week and I hope to see you again sometime. Bye.